Let's take a quick look at Bellator 280 before we call it a day. Couple of good fights to look out for. Certainly three standouts were on the card. It was supposed to be Yoel Romero in the co-main event taking on Melvin Manhove due to Manhove fighting three people trying to rob his house and punching through glass. That was not an option. Was it Polizzo came in instead? Is that how I said it?
Polizzi. Easy Polizzi.
Polizzi.
Yeah, this is
Polizzi.
as shit as his nickname is. I do love it when a nickname lets you know how to pronounce the name because of rhyme scheme.
Yeah,
50k Ige. Thank you. Not Dan Ige. I know how to say it correctly now. Yeah, Alex Polizzi. Easy Polizzi.
Easy Polizzi against Yoel Romero. And we had the rematch between Beta and Cheat Congo as well. Beta pretty much dominated the fight. 50-45 on every single judge's scorecard, I think it was. Wrestling clinic, domination clinic.
Very easy one to score. Very easy fight to score.
Not complicated. Heartbreaking for Cheat Congo. Obviously, finally gets to fight. This was Bellator Paris, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Yeah, we got Bellator London coming this week.
He would have loved to be able to show up a little bit more, but unfortunately, at Cheat Congo, what 45, 43? I mean, he's, the old saying, you don't teach an old dog new tricks, and that's kind of always been a bit of a recipe to get the better of Cheek.
Yeah. I mean, a legend of the sport, legend of the heavyweight division. I don't think he really got poked in the eye in the first one. I think it just wasn't going his way, and he had an easy out. I don't know what he was thinking. Why the rematch was going to be any different. It's kind of, I don't want to say boring. It became very, very quickly became very formulaic. And Darth Vader, I don't know. Nemkov made him look so old. And yeah, Cheat Congo's old. He's a real heavyweight. Bader's just kind of filling out as a heavyweight, and is kind of a smaller heavyweight, to be honest. Impressive, but there were way better fights on this card. In fact,
I think the problem with Ryan Bader is that he might be small for a heavyweight, but he looks athletic at heavyweight compared to the guys that he's fighting. I also feel with Bellator, if you look at the depth of their light heavyweight division, it's a pretty damn good division. If you look at the depth of their heavyweight division, Cheat Congo's getting a title shot. There's very large disparity in those situations. Bader is not having to deal with somebody like Nemkov when he's fighting at heavyweight. I think he won the belt from fighting Fedor. I don't think you need to say much more than that. But listen, he's still the heavyweight champ. He's still getting it done. A lot of people saw the knockout loss in Nemkov and were like, okay, this guy's maybe finished, and he's still got it, just not at light heavyweight. Another guy's still got it, though. Fucking Yoel Romero still cracks. Guys, fighting might be useless, but damn. We were talking about this before we started recording. The end knockdown is fantastic. I mean, to finish him basically as the buzzer is going. Mike Beltran giving Easy Polizzi no opportunity to hear those scorecards. Just no, you look well, I don't care if the horn's blown, I am not clearing you beyond this. But the previous knockdown, where he hits him with the overhand left, all of his corner is saying, come on, finish the fight. And he's just like, oh, nope. And doing the hand movement, just like, nope. Stay. If Romero had ended up losing that fight, that would be one of those moments that you just look at as like fuck-ups of the year.
Yeah, I don't think there was any way Romero was going to lose the fight at that point. No. Polizzi was just the walking dead. I had no problem with the stoppage. Honestly.
No, I mean
I didn't realise it was a stoppage. When I did realise that it wasn't kind of the scorecards, that was officially a finish, I was absolutely fine with it.
Well, the thing is, you have to be able to still be in a decent state by the end of the fight. Like, they have every right. If it looks like you are out on your feet. They can call the fight after the whistle goes.
Yeah. And do you know what? The reason that Polizzi fills in on short notice, and I know people are going to say, oh, well, Yoel Romero's a middleweight. Yeah, not anymore, he isn't. And also, when he was a fucking huge middleweight. Polizzi
Yeah.
is a real middleweight. Filling in on short notice at 205. And you know with Polizzi that he can take a lot of damage. He's a very durable guy. Fucking too durable. I don't know how many of them really thought that if he was going to eat that many shots, he'd still be there at the end of the third. But Jesus fucking Christ. He should get a lawyer. That's my assessment. Yoel Romero should pay some money for this. That was brutal.
They should do a joint suit with the guy that fought Aaron Pico the other weekend.
Yes, they fucking should. Yeah, Bellator, when fights fall apart, and do you know what? I missed the Soren back one. But I understand that was a bit of an ass whipping as well. When fights fall apart, sometimes they'll reach a little lower than they should for a short notice replacement. You get some fucking violence with Bellator. You get the good and the bad, and sometimes the bad's good again because it was just so goddamn violent. I enjoyed it, watching it. I felt bad for Alex. I felt guilty for enjoying it. Does that make sense? I didn't feel bad enough to not
Yeah, I
enjoy
understand
it,
that.
but I was kind of cognizant that, I'm essentially watching a man die out there.
Oh, he did not die, but he did not win the fight or survive the final horn. Big win for Lorenz Larkin as well, still getting it done over in Bellator. And of course, next week we have got Bellator London. It was meant to be MVP versus Amosov. Obviously, Amosov is fighting a different kind of battle at the moment. So we have got Logan Storley. What's your thoughts and early feelings on this fight?
I just want to quickly just jump back to this weekend.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Davey Gallen had the Rolling Thunder knockout that went viral over Ross Pearson. Big French star, so even though Chet Congo did lose, Davey Gallen still pulls off a hometown hero job for him. Looked fucking dominant against Banda. That was amazing. Really like this kid. Like the more I hear him, the more I watch him, the more I'm on board. Shit. Sorry. What was the original question before I jumped over?
Oh, MVP versus Storley. What's your excitement level, considering this wasn't the fight that we should have got?
MVP fighting for a belt, bro. I'm excited.
Oh, is the belt still on the line?
I believe. Well, it's the interim belt. I believe.
Interim.
Is it not? Let me pull it up. Actually, have it to hand.
I mean, I can understand why they would do that. You don't have too much choice, but
Even if it isn't,
interim.
It's still essentially an eliminator, right? Where it's the interim. Okay, so yeah, MVP fighting for a belt. Logan Storley, it's striker grappler. Paul Daly.
Fight.
If he didn't throw away the first round, may well have beaten MVP by out wrestling him, and that's Paul Daly. So, I think Logan Storley's got a shot. MVP is a very fucking exciting guy. I honestly believe he can knock out anyone if he has the right opportunities. So, I'm very excited. I'm like a 9 out of 10. Where are you at, Matt?
Probably a 6. Would have been more excited if it was Amosov, but you got Lyoto on the card. I think it's Paul Daly's last ever fight.
Yep.
Is on the main card as well. So lots to enjoy. A little bit of sprinkling with the main event and Paul Daly for the English fans. And Gina versus Edwards. That's going to be fun. And more importantly, it is going to be on at a reasonable fucking time in the day to watch. So that's going to make it a lot more enjoyable. And I finally got my VPN sorted, so I can watch it on my laptop on BBC iPlayer. So, yeah, going to start having to just catch up on shitty highlights and YouTube streams for that, which will be fun.
It's still, I think prelims are on YouTube, and then you can jump over to iPlayer. But yeah, I love the way Bellator do it. It's just so easy to watch these days, and PFL.
Yeah, but you need that VPN. If you don't have the VPN, it's a fucker.
Yeah. For those of you that don't want to invest in a VPN, someone I know told me that Watch Wrestling have started uploading the Bellator events as well. So, do your own research.
Very good to know. Very good to know. I think that ends our Bellator coverage. Please check out the main podcast where we discuss UFC 274 and look out for the picture that's going to be dropping later this week. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. Bye, Bellator.
Bye, Laurie. Bye, Dave.